Hey guys and girls, how you all doing today? Your boy Too Lazy for Life is back with another cycle. We're at the start of Cycle 8. Cycle 8 has begun now. Hope you're all excited. We got one hell of a killer lineup, alright, for this cycle, man. A whole lot of shows that people have been banging on about for literally almost, if not over a year for me to check out. And I finally got around to doing it. Alright, we're finally here. Okay, checking out many coveted shows that people have been nagging me on my comment channels, on my Discords, on everything. It's just endless amounts of requests over and over and over again about, hey, when are you going to check this out? When are you going to check that out? When are you going to check that out? And no matter how many times I reply to them, they literally forget like 1 week later and ask me again, hey, when are you going to check that out? When are you going to check out Kara no Kyokai? Check out ReZero. How about you check out Code Geass, huh? That's a great show. And for the last like 9 months, still never got round to doing it. But here I am. Finally about to deliver my promises, okay, to all of you in one single cycle. We're going to bung them all in into one single cycle for the ultimate cycle of hype, okay? So we got movie month, alright? Got a whole load of selection of movies coming up. Granted that they're all freaking sucking off Type Moon's dick, alright? So, hey, when are you going to watch Camelot? When are you going to watch Camelot Part 2? When are you going to watch Solomon? When are you going to watch Kara no Kyokai? Well, we're going to watch them all this cycle, alright? All of that's going to be covered this cycle, so Type Moon fans can definitely rejoice. Especially all of the ones that have been with my channel since day one, begging for Kara no Kyokai for the last over a year now, and we're finally going to get around to doing it. Hype is real. And then you got ReZero. Alright, ReZero has been recommended to me since like the first few months of me starting my YouTube channel. And here we are about to start ReZero. And of course, we got Code Geass. That's also been heavily recommended to me for like at least over half a year. And here we are, gonna go check out Code Geass as well for Cycle 8. So buckle up, guys. This might arguably be the most anticipated cycle of any cycle that I've done so far for this YouTube channel and on Patreon. Alright, granted I've done 7 cycles previously. We've already covered a heck of a lot of bangers of shows, but seems like nobody gives a fuck. Alright, YouTube, the algorithm throws me under the bus. And even though I've covered some of the greatest overhyped, overrated mainstream shows that everyone on the damn planet has watched, and you could easily make any reaction video that would get 1,000 plus views, 10,000, 100,000 plus views for such shows, mine suck dicks at like 40 Papega views per video. So all of those great shows don't seem to get any traction. So even though I say that this is going to be the most anticipated, hypest, grandest cycle, for all I know, it still could suck knobs other than all of the Type Moon shit, and still get no views, but let's pray that it actually does well. Alright, I'm not holding out any hope, but let's still continue sucking on that copium and pray that it does well. Alright, so next up, okay, we got ReZero. Alright, ReZero. What do I know about ReZero? Well, it's an isekai. Alright, so if isekai has taught me anything, based on just the 2 isekais that I've watched, it's either it does well if you make it a slapstick comedy of it shitting on itself, okay, and not make it serious, aka Konosuba, or you can be this half-assed mediocre sitting on the fence thinking that you're trying to be serious, but everything about it is as bland and as mundane of an experience as possible as Slime. Absolute brain rot entertainment. But here we are with another isekai. Now here's the thing, isekai don't generally rub off on me, because you guys know how much I shit on isekai about it just being generic 101 cookie cutter formula seasonal trash harem garbage ass forgettable crap endorsed by Crunchyroll and Funimation shoved down our throats every single fucking season on all their social media platforms like Twitter and Instagram and Facebook that everyone jumps the bandwagon on because they're all dick-sucking motherfucker clout chasers making all these reaction videos to all this seasonal crap that everyone watches and then fucks off and forgets about it once the season is over. And the only reminiscent lingering remains of that show once the season is over is all of these degenerate incels posting all of these fucking garbage-ass, F-tiered waifus from all these seasonal harem ecchi-ass crap that are absolute garbage-tier waifus that no one gives a shit about once the anime is over. Never rememberable. Always like the forgettable once the show's over. Nobody gives a fuck about it. It's like, who's this girl? Huh? You jack off to it again. 2D PNG Kuma bait. All right, that's what I have against seasonal shows. Okay, that's my perception of seasonal shows. All right, just seasonal garbage ass crap. But then we got something like ReZero that everyone, all of my friends, family, people on my Discord, people in my YouTube comment sections have been banging on about for ages. All right, that ReZero, even though it's an isekai, well, when I first heard about it from recommendations, they say it's the king of isekai, but now you got this other isekai called Mushoku Tensei or whatever that everyone says is the king of isekai. It's like, okay, you know, you guys switched allegiances real quick, huh? You abandoned your previous king of isekai, ReZero, to go jump on another isekai. Which one's supposed to be the king, I don't know, but I ain't checking out Mushoku Tensei anytime soon. All right, that's on my to-do list, but it's not gonna be first. ReZero's been waiting patiently in my queue for a long time now, so we're gonna do that one first, okay? Since it's been a long-term requested series. Unlike Mushoku Tensei, that people have only recommended it to me in droves in like the last couple of months or so, though. So, not fair on ReZero to suddenly put it to the back of the queue just because somebody else recommends me something slightly newer. Gonna check this one out. What I know about ReZero, it's an isekai. Probably another guy that gets hit by a truck and gets transported to another world, another game world, or another fantasy world where he gets superpowers, and then that's what I think it's gonna be. All right, it's an isekai. Generic isekai formula, and then maybe he gets himself a whole harem of different colored haired looking girls, and same old harem stuff that I've seen from the two isekais, right? But everyone says that ReZero is like one of the, well, at the time it was and maybe still is the king of isekai. All right, it's like the best isekai ever, and it's like one of the best shows ever. Some people even put it on the same level as Attack on Titan in terms of just the amount of engagement and writing. As I say this, I already know a couple of people that are going to get instantly tilted and triggered just by hearing that, because I've said it before. Other people told me. I didn't say that. Other people told me, hey, ReZero is like up there with Attack on Titan, and then a certain few salty Attack on Titan fans triggered. It's like, how dare you put such garbage next to something as great as Attack on Titan? I'm tilted and triggered. It's like, calm down, bro. It's not my opinion. I'm just regurgitating, quoting what other people told me. Hence why I'm choosing ReZero to watch right now, because I'm intrigued. All right, because you know that I always search for the greatest shows to spend my time on rather than wasting my time on crap. So here I am. Gonna go check out what people arguably call is on par, rivaling that of Attack on Titan, but it carries the isekai tag with it. That's interesting. Okay, so I honestly don't know what to expect. Okay, if you're gonna tell me it's gonna be Attack on Titan level, am I gonna love it that much? We'll have to wait and see. To put it next to Attack on Titan is a hell of a tall order. Attack on Titan currently right now is my favorite #1 show, the greatest fucking show I've ever seen. Okay, so you wanna throw hands, fisticuffs against the king of all shows that I've witnessed so far? Well, good luck to you, ReZero. Okay, we're gonna see what you're made of. So, episode 1. 49 minutes long. Wow, what is this? A Ufotable production? Huh? 49 minutes? Bro! That's the same length as fucking movie 1 and 2 of Kara no Kyokai. It's basically as if I'm watching another Kara no Kyokai movie. Oh, Jesus Christ. Like, I think, other than Code Geass, the majority of my recording sessions, okay, for this cycle is going to be long as fuck. Okay, each recording is going to be over an hour, okay, with the amount of movies that I have to cover and the amount of episodes of these lengths that I'm going to have to cover, man. It's going to be hell on earth for my recording schedules, I'll tell you that much. Alright, so episode 1 of ReZero. Hope you guys enjoy it, all of my ReZero fans out there eagerly awaiting me to finally check out your favorite show. Let's see what it's all about, and let's see whether it does live up to the hype that everyone's been giving me about it for the last year. Attack on Titan levels of quality. We'll see about that. Alright, so in 3, 2, 1, let's go. What is this? Another shut-in degenerate NEET that went off to the dollar store, then never made it home because he got hit by a truck. What? All of that for $3? Can't even get a bottle of water in this fucking country for less than $5. What, you didn't get hit by a truck? Okay, that was creepy. You're just as useless as Kazuma. Are you also wearing a tracksuit like Kazuma? I don't even have an Excalibur. Yeah, you do. Just look in your pants. When you need Megumin to draw you some black marker to point out where it is. Oh! Oof. Wait, what? What the fuck? A Megumin? Wait! Oh, that is so weird. Oh, all I can hear is Megumin, man. Your body is so broken. Can't believe she's got this. Like, can't believe I'm watching another isekai. Megumin's in another one. What is that, Sundere? Hey, you know what that description sounds a lot like? Shiro. Wait, do we even know his name yet? I'll just call him Kazuma for right now. Kazuma's whole description right there about her going out of her way to help someone even though she's also busy and whatever. It's like, someone like that, yeah, you know, they're gonna end up wasting their whole life away. That's basically Emiya Shiro in a nutshell. Yeah, names. What's your name? Like 24 minutes in. Shuba Shuba. Your name is Satella. All of these people in the background though, they're fucking CGI. That's weird. It's like watching one of those like American kid TV shows, right? With their 3D cartoony CGI characters that you find on like Fox Kids and Jetix. Only boomers will understand those two terms. I still can't believe this whole first episode is 50 minutes long, man. Husband, oh wow. Oh look, sudden change of character. Oh my god, it's not about what you know, it's about who you know. Moral of the story right there. If you're an absolute nobody with no connections, you ain't gonna get anywhere in life. I need to go buy some new sets of onesies, man. All of these are just so fucking dilapidated. There's a reason why I've been wearing the Pikachu one lately. More than I really want to, is because the goat ones are absolutely fucking destroyed. After they go in the wash once, that hood becomes completely unusable. I need to go buy myself a new goat onesie.
さては兄ちゃんたちフェルトに何か盗まれたか。
わかった。スバルに任せてみる。
やけに素直に任せたな。
スバルを信じてみる。
お、
うまくいったら儲けものぐらいの気持ちで。
うん、頑張る。俺が先に入るから君は外見張ってて。さて、鬼が出るか蛇が出るか。ファンタジーだとどっちも冗談じゃ済まねえな。お、
Oof. Oh, what the fuck?
見つけてしまったのね。それじゃ仕方ない。仕方ないのよ。
Oh, this is the beginning, right, of the episode. Oh no. Ah! Oh, wait.
ただの冷やかしなら一体さ、こっちは商売してんだ。
どういうこと？とにかくあの店に戻ろう。
This is just like Steins Gate! Oh, what did this is? Oh, shit! This is Steins Gate, the isekai or something?
調子乗んなよ。こっちは急いでんだ。二度と邪魔すんじゃねえ。ビビんなよ俺。あんた、
これでつまらん用事ならひどいぞ。
気のあるうちから飲んでんじゃねえよ。早死にするぞ。じいさん、最近。
Have you died recently?
確かに死にかけのじじいなのは認めるが、
持ち込むのはひょっとしてフェルトって子が？
なんじゃ、取った相手の名前まで分かっとるのか。じゃが、お前さんがそれを買い取れるかどうかはまた別の話じゃぞ。そういえば、お前さん何やら珍しいもの持っとるの。
おうよ。例えば、これはコンポタスナック。
Oh, well done.
なるほど、不思議な味。酒にも合う、うましうまし。
そうだろうそうだろうって勝手に食ってんじゃねえ。
Suddenly, the setting looks a lot like Attack on Titan. That this setting here just reminds me a whole lot of Attack on Titan.
何やってんだ？邪魔なんだけど。なんだ、そういうことか。だったら話は聞くぜ。おい、ロムジ、このミルク水入れて薄めてねえだろうな。
お前さんら二人で結託してわしを怒らせに来たんじゃなかろうな。
じゃあまあ改めて本題に入るとすっか。兄ちゃん、いくら出すんだ？
いきなりだな。ここに取り出しましたるは万物の時間を凍結させる巻。
Man, when did this anime come out that this guy still has a flip phone?
正金貨10枚って相場がいまいちわかんねえけど。
お前さんが持ってきたミーティアなら最低でも正金貨20枚。いや、それだけのものならもっと出す小塚もおるじゃろ。
いいのかよ、あんな勝手ばっかさせて。
まあ知らん中じゃないしな。付き合いも短くない。頼られてやるとするわい。
その文明人とは思えない姿。
Look at the size of that club.
こっちだ。座るかい？部外者が多い気がするのだけれど。見倒されたら困るかな。私ら弱者なりの知恵だよ。そちらのご老人はわかるのだけれど、こちらのお兄さんは？
Nice fucking mega milkers, bro. What kind of a fucking outfit is that? Nice! That photo is good. That picture's good to jack off to later on. Guess it's time for me to kill you all now instead.
あなたはその希少を手に入れてどうするの？
ああ、元の持ち主探して返すんだよ。
Destroying your bar, man. I hope you got insurance on that. No, you sure about that? Oh, shit! Bro, those are like H-cup planet-sized melons, man. Yo, this is way better than slime. Holy shit. I was just fearing for the worst, that it would be like fucking slime and people overhyping it up to me, but no. Yeah, you definitely want a girl like that to suck you off and then cut you up afterwards.
どうしたよ、兄ちゃん。急にほうけとずらして。お兄ちゃん、大丈夫か？
Oh! Oh, it's made by White Fox? Oh, is it really? Made by White Fox? Oh, shit, bro! Hype levels through the roof. Oh my god. White Fox made this. No wonder I said this was fucking Steins Gate. White Fox made Steins Gate as well. Damn. I can see good promise from this show. Just from this first episode. I can see some good promise. It was a 50-minute long episode, but it wasn't 50 minutes long, dragged out full of mundane crap. I was thoroughly entertained and engaged and impressed from this episode, man. Holy shit, that was good. Wow. That was way better than the entirety of season 1 of Slime altogether. Just this one episode. Like, this is an isekai. Well, this is how you should make an isekai. This is what you call engagement. Attack on Titan levels, yes, still yet to be decided. It's just the first episode, but hey, I'm all up for it. Alright, the amount of blood and gore already in this show is like way better than any of the other fucking isekais I've seen so far. And yeah, just the whole theme, atmosphere, vibe of it. I dig it. clearly it looks like it's a serious show. It may hold the isekai tag over its head, but clearly it looks like it's gonna be a serious show. It's not gonna be some, you know, half-assed, bantering, lollygagging, walk in the park, casual, you know, seasonal isekai, bandwagon, harem, hentai, MC male-kung trash that's, you know, absolutely goes nowhere and is completely devoid of substance. This show looks like it's gonna be good. Alright? Just based on purely this first episode, it looks like it's gonna take one hell of a serious route. I don't know, psychological route. Something. Maybe it's gonna be somewhere along the lines of Steins Gate, but it's now Steins Gate the Isekai, because as we clearly saw, what was his name? Subaru? Mr. Shuba Shuba. Every time he dies, he now resets himself back to the starting zone. I hope that starting zone I'm guessing it's probably going to improve later on. So if I had to guess, if it's anything like an RPG game, he would just get new checkpoints every time he reaches some key critical event as he goes throughout this series, and that will be the next checkpoint. Okay, so all the checkpoints are probably going to be to do with some major critical key point in every arc or whatever that's going to serve as the next checkpoint for him to butt his head against to reach the next checkpoint. So, yeah. It's gonna be one hell of a ride. I can already foresee that coming. Okay, so every single time he dies, he goes back to the checkpoint. And he has to then do it again and again and again until he gets it right. And based on what we saw there, he's gonna have to just try and save Satala, okay, from getting killed in that broken down, worn down pub by what was her name? The woman with the big titties. Okay, that likes to cut everyone up and then just jack herself off, so fucking wet and turned on that everyone's pouring out insides. Like, what are you, Ryonosuke from Fate Zero, huh? Getting so happy about seeing people's fucking blood and guts and innards, and then getting all fucking happy and wants to jack himself off in his final moments when he saw the own warm red-blooded color of his intestines spilling out after Kiritsugu shot him. So that's what that woman reminded me of at that final moment when she was just, you know, getting all fucking turned on, just touching Subaru's fucking slit open bowels, which I don't even want to think about. That just, it sounds so fucking disgusting, man. Having your fucking stomach belly cut open horizontally with like a 22-inch gash. You know, your fucking guts spilling out like fucking Shiro, right? In Heaven's Feel Part 1 when he was rolling around all over the floor after getting dumpstered by Berserker. I don't want to think about that. That's pure cringe, okay? So Subaru is just going to have to keep going on and on and on again, trying to save what's her name, alright? And yeah, it's very, very reminiscent to Steins Gate, right? Of Hyo-Oh-In, Kyoma-kun, equally as cringe as Subaru with his, like, outbursting antics of him doing the weird dancing pose every time he fucking, like, you know, triumphs over something. Trying to save, what was her name? Mayushi, right? So now it's gonna be Subaru trying to save Satala. Oh yeah, by the way, Satala, right? What is that not her name? Right? I like the Puck, right? The little furball thing. Puck was like, oh, you know, you got poor taste when giving out her name Satala, right? When Subaru was asking what was her name. And now at the end there, she doesn't even respond to the name Satala. Alright, because Subaru's there. Oh, yeah, hey, Satala. It's like, how dare you refer to me as the Witch of Envy. I think that was what... No, yeah, Envy. I was going to say Witch of Greed. Witch of Envy. Okay. Witch of Envy. Satala. Whatever the fuck that is. I'm guessing it's well, everyone, did you see that? Everyone else around the surrounding crowd looked at Subaru like, what did you just say? They were all shocked. So clearly that name must be like the equivalent of like Voldemort. Okay, and yeah, I guess it's a taboo name nobody should mention or something. And Subaru just up and uttered it in front of everyone in public. So we're gonna have to find out what that's all about. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Okay, if it's anything like Steins Gate, I'm getting Steins Gate vibes. So it's gonna be Subaru just going throughout this whole world, I guess, discovering stuff, but probably gonna be dying a whole lot of minutes. Well, actually, the difference is, Hyo-Oh-in doesn't die. He just has to rush back to his computer to go and activate the microwave and the headset and his computer to teleport him back in time a little bit more. But in this show, you reset by dying. That's a little bit more of a painful take than what Mr. Kyoma-kun had to do in Steins Gate. Okay, but I'm all up for it. It looks like it's going to be a very dark, edgy fantasy. Okay, probably not as dark and edgy as Attack on Titan, but it looks like, based purely off of this episode, it's got promise. Okay, the soundtrack at times as well. Okay, the soundtrack at times as well was very nice. Some of the tracks, I still can hear some of the music playing in my head right now. Very, very memorable. So yeah, this show so far, from first impressions, just based purely off of this episode, very, very good. Very, very good first impressions, man. I'm excited to see where this show is gonna take me. Okay. So yeah, I think that's it. That's all of my thoughts I'd like to say for the first episode. Okay. I don't really want to make this video overly too long. The episode itself is already 50 minutes long. Okay. It's already an hour recording. So that is it, guys. Hope you've enjoyed my reaction to the first episode of what's going to be a very, very long journey, man. This is going to be one hell of a ride. 50 plus long episodes of ReZero, both season 1 and season 2, and I've been told season 2, every episode is like way longer than your standard TV series episode. Each episode is like 27, 30 minutes long, which in the grand scheme of things would put that season to like 35 episodes long of your standard runtime anime. So we're gonna be here for like a good 60 episodes long, okay, for season 1 and 2 of ReZero. I know the show isn't over yet, okay, it's still ongoing. Season 2 was a fairly recent thing. I think it was like last year or something, or the year before. So it's a fairly brand new show, or at least a fairly brand new second season. So we're gonna be here for a while. All right, this show, I'm probably gonna, if this show ends up being amazing, I'm gonna have to probably wait another decade, if not longer, for the show to reach an end, if it ever reaches an end. Okay, what a shame. But in any case, it's gonna be one hell of a long roller coaster ride, so long as the quality stays consistent. Okay. Unlike Slime-kun. Okay, so hope you guys have enjoyed it. All of you brand new ReZero fans that have tuned into this channel for the first time. If you somehow never found me before, but you found me right now because you're a ReZero fan, you've discovered this channel, you've enjoyed this video, then please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit all of the buttons down below, all of the social media links down below. Okay, most importantly, subscribe to the channel, guys. Show your support and join me along with my brand new first ever time watch adventures of your favorite show, ReZero, How to Start Life in Another World or some shit like that. And yeah, well, you go watch my takes, watch my experiences, watch my reactions to everything that you experienced previously for the first time. All right, on this ReZero adventure. Hopefully, it's going to be a whole lot of excitement, a whole lot of shock, a whole lot of devastation, like how Attack on Titan devastated me to the point where I now have long-term perpetual PTSD anytime anything remotely related to Attack on Titan gets mentioned, or I hear anything related to Attack on Titan. Just instant Vietnam PTSDs. If a show can do that to me, it's gonna go down in the history books. Alright, so we'll have to wait and see. Okay, guys, so please subscribe. Very much appreciate it. Join the Patreon as well if you also want to unlock all the full uncut, unedited reactions that you'll not find anywhere else, and also get 1 week early access ahead of the YouTube crowd on future uploads. Alright, like, future episodes that come out already, that may already be out right now on Patreon if you want to get ahead and you don't want to wait. Alright, big massive shout out to all of my existing patrons right now supporting me on Patreon. And last but not least, big massive shout outs to the Sloth Troopers, Tomato, and Eden's Musketeer, and to the Supreme Sloth supporter. Alright, the Supreme Sloth of the Too Lazy for Life Sloth Army, Zozo. Okay, thank you so much, mate, for your insane next extra levels of financial backing and support. You guys are absolutely freaking awesome. Alright, I wouldn't be here without you guys, okay? So that is it for this video. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. I'll see you guys all for episode 2. Alright, next time on our ReZero adventures, okay, of the ReZero reaction series here on the Too Lazy for Life network. But until then, that is it from your boy. Catch you later.